Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another predictions.
Another accurate prediction.
This is for week 6 in the NFL. We do have the Lions, Texans, Raiders, Titans all on bye weeks.
Yeah.
So
Let's get to it.
it's going to be a little shorter, maybe, just by a little bit.
But there's some good games this week.
Let's react to week 5.
Oh, let's not.
Let's not talk about this game.
No, let's never talk about
4
this game.
picks between the QBs, 0 total touchdowns.
Ryan and Russ. What a game to not watch.
All field goals. It was in overtime. If you
There's
love,
a lot of field goals this season.
if you're a kicker, you
Yeah,
like that.
Your fantasy kickers are just getting crazy.
Giants
Yeah, what
beat
was
the
that?
Packers in
Oh, my
London.
God. Aaron Rodgers misses Devontae Adams. I do not
Yeah.
care what you say. It's a
The Dolphins beat the Jets. Pretty sure they messed up the score here. It should be 40 to the Dolphins,
no,
17 for the
I
Jets.
think you're very wrong. But you know what?
Mostert had a good day.
The Jets aren't looking too hard, and they need Tua. The Dolphins need Tua. They do.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, the Jets didn't play well.
No,
Got a
and
lot
if they had Tua, they would not have won.
And they
I
got
don't care what you say. Nope, they would
3
not.
touchdowns it was in the fourth quarter. It was a 2-point game, and Sanders missed a field goal, and then they got these 3 touchdowns like right at the end because of
Yeah.
just some misplays. So, Bills beat the Steelers. Kenny
That
Pickett.
was a blowout.
Kenny Pickett actually didn't look bad. How do you throw for 327 yards and you get 3 points on the board?
I don't know.
No run game.
Red zone, just crap in the red zone, I guess.
No run game. They were 0 for 3 on 4th downs. That's terrible.
I don't know what they expected though. Pickett is just new
And
and
Josh
fresh
Allen
blood.
is the best QB in the league.
Yeah, we already said that.
I want Mahomes to win MVP, but I would.
I
Either
think-
one would work for me.
I think
but-
Tony Romo was in love with Josh Allen. But anyways,
What?
this was a good game. This was not a bad game at all.
I'd say Brissett played okay. Herbert played okay. It was mostly the running backs in this one.
Yeah,
Eckler, monster day. Chubb, monster day.
Chubb, every day is a monster day for that guy. He wakes up,
Um,
instead of drinking Monster Energy drinks drinks him.
Even Kareem
That's
Hunt
what I
had a touchdown, and Chubb still had a great day.
Yeah.
Browns, they could be good, but they gotta
Man.
win some of these games at home,
We'll
close
see
games.
what happens when Watson comes back.
The Vikings didn't even look that good, but they beat the Bears. Justin Fields had a good game for once. So
Yeah. Okay.
Justin
He's
Jefferson.
gonna find his way here. I think I
Um,
think he's gonna get it.
I picked the Lions. I
Yeah,
think
so-
you picked the Lions
I
too.
think I did too. Because we didn't
And-
expect Zap to do well, and he didn't do great, but he did well enough.
Yeah,
Well enough. wins
Patriots
football games.
defense amazing.
Yeah.
Saints Seahawks. I don't care what you say, but Geno Smith
Geno
is
Smith.
in the MVP conversation. That's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
No, that's not funny.
Well, let's just put it this way: he's better than a lot of starting quarterbacks that
Listen,
came in the league.
that's
and
not-
should be better than him.
That's not even crazy to say. 9 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Yeah, man, he's doing
He's
great.
thrown for
If I was a
1,305
Seahawks
yards.
fan, I would not miss Wilson a whole lot right now. I'd be like, okay, I'm a Geno Smith fan. I don't think I'd go out and buy his jersey, but
And Taysom Hill with the 3
and now
touchdowns.
Rashad Penny's out. What are they going to do? What's their running game going? I mean, Geno Smith's got to be good. He's got to throw it because they got no one running the ball.
Then you have Tom Brady had a good game. Obviously, there's that controversial roughing the passer call. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that.
They just don't want you even touching the quarterback at this point. If the quarterback has left the ball, released the ball, if it's not in his hands, you just can't touch the guy.
I love, I feel like that
What?
shouldn't have been called, but I mean, it is what it is. Would the
As-
Falcons have won?
Would they have called it otherwise if it wasn't Tom Brady too?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, come
Not.
on.
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean,
He gets that.
oh yeah, let's get to this game. Well, Carson Wentz was actually here. He was present in this game. He was really pretty good,
Yeah, I guess.
and they still lost.
He threw a pick at the goal line at the end of the game.
Yeah.
This was the worst game of the week. What happened, Jacksonville?
What is Trevor Lawrence doing? all
I
of a
was on
sudden?
the Jacksonville train.
I was totally too. Yep, Doug Peterson. Lawrence was looking good.
And now Lawrence doesn't look good.
I just don't. know what to
And
say.
now people are back to calling him a bust.
No, I don't think that's true though.
I know. But Damian Pierce.
Yeah.
pick for Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Had
He's
another.
one shining star in that.
Look at that,
Texans team.
99 yards, one more for the 100-yard game. But and
Yeah.
Panthers fired their
Well-
coach Matt Rule, and they got destroyed.
Baker is just terrible. Why? What happened? I was convinced he was going to have a chip on his shoulder and he was going to come in and he was going to be ripping it.
He had a good game,
And-
but he overthrew a wide open.
Do you know how many commercials he was on last year for
I
various things?
think it was Christian McCaffrey who was
Yeah.
wide open. He threw it over the head, picked off by Emmanuel Mosley, and ran
But
all the way to the
Don't
end
you
zone.
think
So,
McCaffrey wants out of Carolina at this point? You don't think he wants out a team that's like playoff ready, playoff headed?
this was another game.
Ooh.
I picked the Rams. You picked the Cowboys.
I did pick the Cowboys. I believe in Cooper Rush. Zeke's
Cooper
looking
Rush
better.
threw 100 yards,
CeeDee Lamb. Yeah.
and they destroyed the
Yeah.
Rams.
But they got a running game. They got a double threat right now. Pollard is good.
Zeke had 78 yards on 22 carries, but still a decent.
Yeah, it's getting the job done. And they won. What
Um,
else we got here?
speaking of,
Oh my
they
gosh,
won.
What a nail
The
biter. if you
Eagles
ask me.
Won. Jalen Hurts with 2 rush touchdowns. But the story of the day, the poor kicker
Can we just talk
for the
about
Cardinals.
that? I mean, everyone saw him in pregame, and then he did the exact same thing. What is happening? I don't know a kicker mentality, but that just seemed like he didn't correct it.
Well, you feel bad
I
for
do.
him.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I thought we were going to OT, and I thought, well, this is going to be a good game.
Speaking of, I thought
A
this
real
was
good
going to
game.
be a good game.
Yeah.
It really didn't live up to the hype, but
They're a rivalry, right?
but I picked it right. I remember picking the Ravens,
Yeah.
and I also picked this one right, but I did not think it would be this close.
Wow. And Raiders should have won that.
Look at that. 4 touchdowns.
I mean, the magician. How many wacky throws did he get off that he should have been sacked?
Amazing.
The guy just says.
Josh Jacobs continues to.
I would be
well.
shocked if Mahomes didn't win at least 1 or 2 more Super Bowls.
Tra-
Whether it's with Kansas City or somebody
Travis
else.
Kelce, 4 touchdowns, 25 yards.
Yeah. Fantasy dream. Fantasy football dream.
But you guys saw Devontae Adams. He got
Had a great game, but then he ruined it at the end, getting
Fine.
short.
well, not
Yeah.
fine, but
A random camera guy.
but anyways,
Let's talk about this week. I'm
that
excited for Thursday night. Thursday night game's going to be rocking.
okay. Week 6.
All right, is everybody ready to just watch a horror film tomorrow night? 'Cause-
Give me-
Oh, look at this.
The Chicago Bears.
You know what? I'm thinking Wentz is going to have a good game again, and he's going to win this week. I'm going to go Washington 24-17 for the Bears. That's
Okay.
that's my prediction.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go-
think the Bears have been averaging 17 points, so I'm just going to stick with that. They're going to get 17. Wentz is going to pull it out and get a TD there towards the end.
I'm gonna go Bears are gonna take this one 23-6. I think Wentz is gonna
Ooh.
fumble the ball 3 times, and Roquan Smith for my fantasy team is gonna take one to the house.
Well, we're on totally different pages. We're possibly in different books.
I also think Khalil Herbert will rush for a touchdown, and so will Montgomery. I think Fields will throw 1 pick, but I think he'll have just a good enough game.
Yep.
Maybe throw a
That's what
touchdown.
matters.
49ers, Falcons. Give me the Niners.
49ers.
I really like the Niners now.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they should be in that.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think it's going to be a pretty uneven.
What they do need to do, I think they need to get Debo involved a little bit more,
Ooh,
like
yeah.
they did last year.
Yeah.
But other than that, Jeff Wilson's been really underrated. Jimmy G's been. He hasn't had any like mind-blowing performances,
No,
but he's
that's
not throwing picks.
Not typically him, but that's like
He's stepping in the end zone without
he's
noticing.
sort of a technician. He just guy that goes in there, works the clock, gets the short yards, gets it done.
Like he ran back and got that safety, but other than that, he hasn't really turned.
Wasn't a
it.
butt fumble at least. Patriots and Browns. Well, that's got some potential.
Give me the Patriots.
You're picking the Patriots over your Jacoby Brissett Browns and Nick Chubb. No.
Give me the lethal
The
run
Patriots
game.
will not win that game.
I don't know if Mac
I'm
Jones is
gonna
starting.
go bet on this one.
I don't know if Mac Jones is starting or Zappy, but I like that Ramondre
Is
Stevenson.
it Zappy or Zap?
It's Zappy.
Zappy. Oh, that's cool.
Wait,
I'm gonna say Browns
I think
30,
it's Zappy.
New England 15.
for
I'm not sure they're
Stevenson
gonna get to 15.
and Harris. Stevenson runs for 150 yards. Harris runs for 50
And
at
now that I have
least.
him on my fantasy team, let's hope that's
It-
true.
I'd never want to pick against the best running back in the league, Nick Chubb. But give me the Patriots.
Do you think Chubb falters? Do you think he's got a good game still?
Great game.
Okay.
A touchdown.
100
yards.
yards. Yeah, that's just
23-20. Give me the Patriots.
All right.
Jets, Packers. Give me the Packers. It's
You know
in
what? I'm
Green
gonna go
Bay.
against the grain here, and I'm just gonna say the Jets are gonna ride that train from
No.
last week to this week, and they're
No.
gonna win. And it's gonna be a 1 point game, but they're gonna win it. And
No.
Rodgers is gonna look miserable at the end.
Listen,
That's my prediction. That's it.
I'm gonna say, no offense. I think the Jets are much improved. I mean, we had a ton of injuries, but they did beat us. So give me the Packers. 30-16.
I'm gonna say 27-30.
I don't know. I gotta
30
see.
is going to. Yeah, we're gonna just stick with.
I got to see a little more from Zach Wilson because they won 40-17 and he had no touchdowns.
I think he could be the comeback player of the year.
He had a
I
rush
think
touchdown.
they're headed for. No, I'm just getting crazy with it. Oh, this game's gonna
Jags,
be
Colts.
just a mess. What
Um,
the heck? Do we even need to predict this one?
give me the Colts.
Listen. What's going on with the Jaguars? What is
Give me
happened?
the Colts. Breakout day from.
No, I'm going with the Jags.
I'm going 3-0 and double over.
It's a dud. I'm gonna go 20. Wait, what's the weirdest score I can come up with? It's no. I'm gonna say 22-17, 14 Jags.
21-15 Colts.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Bengals,
Plenty of
Saints.
interceptions, I think.
You know, usually
Taysom Hill.
I'm done.
Is he going for
I'm
it?
done picking the Saints.
You're done with Taysom Hill, aren't you?
I at the beginning of the year I said the Saints are a Super Bowl
Yeah.
sleeper, and now I'm going with
Winston
Bengals.
was like ready for like the best year of his life, and they were gonna go to the playoffs deep, and that's just I don't see it.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah, me too.
I think Joe Mixon's gonna have a better week, and I think Joe Burrow is
He's
going
due for
to
a monster week.
30. The Saints defense was really hyped into the season. I'm like, they're really good because they are good, and I know they have a good defense. But I mean,
It's not
they
about
beat
the Bengals
Seattle
O-line.
and they gave up to 32 points. Like they're just not playing up to like their standards on defense.
Do you
So-
think the Bengals' offensive line is actually stepping up now? Because it seems like they have a little bit. Yeah.
Bengals
I felt bad for Burrow.
31-23. Don't know if James is gonna play or
I agree
Andy
with that.
or Andy Dalton's gonna play.
Yeah, I
But-
don't think it matters. Taysom Hill should just get the ball every.
I don't even know if this is an upset. Give me the Giants.
Really.
I'm all over the Giants train. Saquon is a
Ravens.
machine. They just
Listen. They first off, I'm looking at this second for rushing. It can't be Lamar Jackson. Get Dobbins involved. Get these guys moving. You cannot have every game Lamar Jackson being the top.
Okay,
rusher.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying Daniel Jones is a bad quarterback, but 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, and they're 4-1. But what their strategy is, they have a pretty underrated defense, and then they just run the ball, and just Barkley's just been good every week. He got hurt.
That's the
But-
reason they're winning. It's Barkley. I don't care what you say. Without Barkley, they are not 4-1. No way. Oh come on, Buccaneers.
Okay,
Buccaneers.
Give me the
15-7.
Steelers. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think. Do you think that the Steelers are you going to score a touchdown the rest of the season?
Give me.
Boswell, he's got to get on this game. He missed
Oh,
a
he
kick.
did miss 2.
Miss 2? Oh, that's right. He did miss 2.
Give me the Bucks 27-10.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's a really good.
That's just it's going to be it.
Give me the Rams.
I think the Panthers should head up to the CFL.
Both of these
It's
teams look
just-
really bad.
Wait, the XFL. Do you think they need a new franchise team? Because I think the Panthers are.
I'm gonna go 34-14.
Give McCaffrey something. 34-14.
34-14. Yeah, I like that.
And it's going to be
Two-
McCaffrey, at least on one of those.
Baker's-
possibly a run and a rush.
Baker's throwing a 99-yard
He's got to
dime.
get out of there, man. I'm telling you, he's got to get out of there. That is a dead end for years. He's going to waste his career in freaking Carolina, and I feel bad for the guy.
Okay.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Do I see Bills and Chiefs? We might just skip
yeah.
this one. Okay.
Cardinals, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks.
But it's a close one. This is a close game here.
Listen, the Cardinals did almost beat the Eagles, but that was in Arizona.
Kyler Murray, is he good or bad this
he's
year?
good.
He's good.
good.
I can't
Trust
tell
me.
this year if he's doing okay.
He's
He's
good.
kinda,
But give me Geno Smith. Oh wait, no. Give me the
are you just changing in midstream?
give me the Seahawks.
Yeah,
But like the
Seahawks.
run game worries me. They have.
It's going to be close. It's going to be a 1 point.
They have Kenneth
one score
Walker.
game here.
Kenneth Walker. They got DJ Dallas, Travis Homer, and that's I
When
don't.
can we get the Cardinals running game going? I mean, come on. They're struggling there. But anyways, I think that's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
It'll be a good game.
But speaking of good games,
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
the
The next two are apocalyptic.
potentially the game of the year.
No. The one Eagles into Dallas. Let's not discredit them.
I know.
But this game.
Who do I pick?
Come on.
Can I not pick anyone?
I'm just gonna go with whoever you pick. I'm gonna go with the other team. Come on, seriously.
Give me the
The
Bills.
Bills.
Oh.
I'm going with the Chiefs. Chiefs are just.
Look at that, 49-51.
They're like, you know what? Mahomes is like Brady now. Like you get to the end, or like Rodgers. You get to the end, they're behind. It doesn't matter. He's gonna pull it out and throw 15 touchdowns to Kelsey. I mean, come on.
I think it. Both
What's
these
the score of this game? It's got to be super close. And super
33-31.
Yeah.
Bills.
All right, I'm gonna
Josh
go with
Allen
Chiefs,
is
but
going
that is
to
high score is going to
play out of his mind.
All right, as an Eagles fan, I got to pick the Eagles here.
Okay, yeah,
But
that's
they're
fine.
bound to lose. This would be a team for them to actually, I think, lose because in the same
Okay.
division, and Rush is doing well, Zeke's doing good, Pollard, CeeDee Lamb is a CeeDee Lamb. I mean,
I am not going to pick because I think it's so even.
wait, you're not going to pick? You're
Like-
just going to say it's it's right down
Like
the middle?
I think the Eagles are the better team, but like I don't know who's starting. I don't know if Dak because I think Dak's going to be ready.
I would not play Dak.
Give Cooper Rush a
I would
primetime
not
game.
play Dak.
I
Even
think
though Rush didn't throw 500 yards last week, I don't know.
I think
I
here's
think
the thing.
those two games, though, if like you're gonna watch football this week, I don't care who you're a fan with, you should watch one or both those games.
I think here's the thing. It's prime time, and I mean
Yeah.
Cooper Rush has already proved himself, but I think you got to let him play this. This is a big game, you know.
Yeah.
Like he
Dak's
plays
not ready to
well.
come back.
The whole world's going to see
Obviously,
that.
Dak needs to come
amazing
back.
QB.
But let's run with it because they're gonna play the Eagles again, and that can be Dak.
Mhm.
Let's see what they do with Rush. The guy's got confidence.
I
He's got
I don't
some
know who to
swag,
pick.
Swaggering.
I would usually just pick Philly because the home
Do
advantage.
you think this game will go down to the wire, like the last minute? It's gonna be decided. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I
Last
don't think
minute
either
field
of these
goal.
teams are gonna blow them out, and I'd be surprised if one of these teams blew out. The
And I also think for
Really
the
surprised.
Eagles, it depends. Like, is Jake Elliott going to kick?
Yeah,
Because like
the guy wasn't bad.
I know the other guy was good, but
But
like
he's not gonna hit 60-yarders.
yeah.
if they beat
So
him, so.
I don't know.
You never know.
And the NFL needs to explain why the Broncos are on prime time again.
All the time.
I just don't want to watch them.
I think it's
Listen,
their owners.
let's count.
Paid into the
Monday. That's a 2, 3. This is their 4th prime time
But seriously,
game.
if you think about it, the Broncos are really getting like a national. Everyone's getting a national view of these.
Russ is
guys.
not going to cook anymore.
No, but like we're seeing it all in like real time, and like Russell Wilson is not used to this amount of coverage because Seattle never got 16 games on prime time through the season. They did not. Maybe when they were a playoff bound team, but
So give me the Chargers.
yeah,
I mean,
yep.
Justin Herbert's the better QB. Austin Eckler's-
23-9.
Javante Williams is out for the season.
Yeah,
Austin
they
Eckler's the better running back.
Eckler's way better. They gotta get Keenan Allen back. He's the X factor in that team. I swear.
But I think, just Chargers getting that home advantage is good.
That's gonna
but-
be a good game, though. I mean, Russell Wilson is not finished.
Take a sneak
But
peek
he
at
should
some of
get
the next week's
ran.
games. It looks like one of the worst NFL weeks I've ever seen.
Oh my
in
God,
life.
Texans Raiders. Well, one of them's gonna win unless they tie.
Packers, Commanders, Falcons, Bengals, Jets, Broncos,
Seahawks and Chargers will be a good game. Chiefs and Niners. that'll
Bears,
be a good game.
Patriots on prime time.
Justin Fields is gonna show you up. He's gonna show you what.
But also prime time next week.
that is a game that the Dolphins can win without Tua.
Yeah,
And if they lose that game, then
season's
Tua
over.
can't help
I'm
them. Tua
bandwagoning.
cannot save them. But I really feel bad for the Dolphins. I know you're a huge fan, but that just sucks. Just sucks raw eggs. It does.
Tyreek Hill's averaging 104 yards a game though. Pretty.
I think they should make him quarterback. he can pass to himself.
That's what I was saying. Like if you can't get good QB play, or everyone gets hurt, because obviously they're taking, the injuries a little more seriously now because
they have to.
But
Especially
I
for a
think,
quarterback.
If you had to go to maybe put, Mike Gesicki back there, I think he could.
Yeah.
I think he could.
But they need to be creative, I think, at this point.
Yeah. And Mike McDaniel is
he needs to
pretty creative.
He needs to think outside of the box because they have to win some games. Tua comes back.
Eagles gonna bye.
It'll be different.
Next week.
Oh, okay.
But that's gonna do it for the video. We hope you enjoy.